Okay, so here I am. I start last time I broadcast. I was broadcasting. We did a drive from Amsterdam down to Dusseldorf. So since then, I drove back up to Groningen, and I thought I broadcast a trip to Osnabrück and then back up to Kiel. But turns out the broadcast didn't work. So I'm on job number 11. What I'm trying to do, I've got I've got an office in Rotterdam. It's the only place I've been to twice. I'm a freelance driver. I don't own my own truck yet. I'm trying to drive around Europe as much as I can, see as many cities as I haven't seen yet. I'm trying to make my way up into Scandinavia, drive around there for a while. Eventually, then I make my way down east, Poland, Hungary, Austria, and then back up to do most of Germany, up into the UK, and then back down France, and then Italy. So it'll take forever, and I'll probably have a bunch of broadcasts. But anyway, that's the plan. So here I'm in Kiel, northern Germany. I'm gonna look at the quick jobs. These are the different offers here for today, because I try to end up where I'm at. Again, I'm not looking for like a ton of money. I'm looking mostly to go to new places. So this would have me going to Poland, not really. Magdeburg. I'm not going back down into Germany. I don't want to go back to Osnabrück. Now it depends on the jobs. I mean, the jobs are what the jobs are. So here it looks like I can either haul maple syrup, 17 tons of maple syrup, or 15 tons of vinegar, and I get just a little bit more money. Then they need me there by 2:57 a.m. It's Wednesday, 6:13. And it's 3 hours. Trip time about 3 hours. And they need me there. Now these guys expected Thursday, same time. Yeah. I guess I'll do this. Maple syrup. We're riding for Euro goodies and we're dropping it off at Polaris Lines. We are going to drive a DAF. XF Superspace. DAF is the store is in. I can either do that or the mod. DAF is as it gets down in Belgium. Anyway, take that job. Fried. All right, so I'm gonna to myself. It's gonna seem like I'm saying the same stuff over, but I learned a lot of things. Apparently, what I thought was like a rest stop or something or a wait station was the border. So you'll see it. You'll see a German flag. I don't know why sometimes it starts me there. Engine on and revved. I don't know. Anyway. Let me take a look at my way bill. 17 tons of maple syrup. Destination Esbjerg. Polaris Lines. Alright, expected Wednesday by Thursday. Oh, by Thursday, 2:57 in the morning. Looks like I got some rest. Got a lot of gas here. Again, I don't own my own truck, so this comes with the trailer to set me up. I don't need the bed. I don't need a rest there. Nice looking cab. These DAFs are nice. I like the wood panel interior. Not necessarily real, but looks good. My window there. It's raining here in Kiel. Would you believe? And alright, so that's that. I don't have any messages or anything like that. So I'm gonna hop on this real quick, take a look at our views. Driving for Euro goodies, hauling Euro goodies again. They supply Europe with many, many goodies. Get your trash away. Anywho, I like that. Let me go through my dash there. Water temp, oil temp. Here. Pressure of tires, currents. Okay, that's good as any. Speedometer down there on the left. My tax on the right. My GPS. That's nice. Because I don't even need to turn on my virtual GPS if I don't want to. And I want this. If I buy a truck, eventually when I buy a truck, I'll get my own truck, and then you could do, you could drive around just in the truck, or you can stop and pick up loads from different places. It'd make some more money. I got the DLC that lets you put stuff in here. I can put a compass on there, so because I like to know what direction I'm heading at any time. Anyway, throw her in gear here, drive, you can see, and start heading out. All right. So where's the entrance? Over there. All right. Looks like we're taking a right out of here. Alright, this is actually it's funny, it's my third run in a row here, except for the broadcast, it's just my first. I can't believe it didn't work. Actually, I can believe it because it looked like it wasn't working, so. They're right. Alright. Made that no problem. I had some hassle. It's probably better because in my previous broadcast, when I didn't know what was going on, I had a voice bot which takes voice commands and it's still learning my voice, and I don't know what it's my voice or whatever, but I gave it a voice command and it it's supposed to look left and right, and instead it just pinned the wheel all the way left and it totally tipped my truck, so I had to start over anyway. It would have been a very bad broadcast. Making our way left out of here. I gotta remember to use my signals. When I came into Kiel, this is the way I came in on the left here. This is I believe I'm heading south now. I gotta work on my steering sensitivity. It shouldn't be so sensitive because I know I have problems. I should be able to look around when I'm driving, and if I just tip my wheel a little bit, it goes really fast. I learned speed limit there. That's the sign. Sometimes sometimes the speed for trucks is different than cars, because I think sometimes on my GPS it shows, oh, I gotta go, that you know, certain speed for cars, but it's not. See, there's a 90, but it's 80 for trucks. All right, so I'm making this. I think, is this my exit? Yeah. I don't even really need to use my turn signal because. Alright, so gotta go east, and then we're gonna go up north into Denmark. I believe, doing some family genealogy, knowing my ethnic background, I'm waiting for my ancestry DNA results to come back, but I think most of my paternal side is Anglo-Saxon. I know I've got ancestry that comes from pretty much from the area I'm basing myself out of: Holland, northern France, southern Denmark. I don't know if I'm getting off here. I would believe, yeah, okay, I was saying, I think I'm going to be turning north, so I'm going to set my cruise. So I think this area right around here, where I'm at about now, is probably a couple thousand years ago where my ancestors called home, before they decided England was going to be preferable for whatever reason. It's part of the Anglo-Saxon invasion, they call it, but I think it was more of a political migration. And then eventually made their way into the States. Cleared up, which is nice. Now that's kind of nice. I'd see if I don't move the steering wheel, I should be able to look out these beautiful farms. I do like the scenery on this. They did a pretty good job, especially the clouds in the sky rendering and so forth. I'm off the right side of the road, aren't I? It's a big bridge. But yeah, so this is Angoland. This is the land, if I'm right between, oh, that's as far out as I go. Angles, Saxons, and Utes came from. Getting now towards Scandinavia, where the Vikings, mostly the Danes and Norwegians. Of course, the Danes kind of moved up into Norway. Anyway, I love history, so I like thinking about this stuff. Set my cruise at 80. Just make my way north here. So yeah, here we're making our way into Scandinavia. So I should be in Scandinavia for a while. I can take out a bank loan and buy a truck if I want, but I plan on just going freelance, taking the trucks that they give me, until I save up enough. Maybe it's the Dutch in me, but I don't like to buy with what I don't have, so I'm gonna save. Well, maybe I'll save up like 80,000 euro before I actually buy my own truck. I might take out like a $50,000 loan or something like that. Get something nice. I'll start looking at dealers when I have about 80,000. Start looking at what kind of trucks I want. I am trying to pay attention to these trucks I'm driving. This DAF's pretty nice. So I can see when it comes time to buy. That's another thing about doing the freelance. I get to drive a bunch of different trucks. Once I commit to something, once I get my own truck, you know, that's what I'm driving. So you got to really like it, because it's your home on the road. And they cost, you know, like a house. So there's, you know, 100,000 euro. That's a base models. If I make any modifications to it, which I probably would, because you want to make it, you know, your home. Oh look, they're doing lumber up there. Probably tons of ancient roadways going through this area. This is probably an ancient roadway we're on. Maybe some old Viking settlements and stuff. It's interesting to think. Now it's a modern highway and we're blowing through here at, I guess, 55 miles an hour. I still have some problems doing the conversion. I'm not 100% confident with how I'm doing the kilometers, and I gotta adjust my wheel settings, because it's not super sensitive, but it's sensitive enough that I'm kind of surprised how much is going. Now here's the country border. So again, you can see there's the Danish flag and the German flag on the left. So we're heading from Germany. We're now making our way into Denmark. So we are officially in Scandinavia. Now my understanding is, okay, I'm exiting off here to the right. I'm following this police officer. My understanding is that the main game is Germany and the UK, and a little bit of like very western France, very northern Italy, very western Poland. Or I should say eastern France, very western Poland. And now we're into territory that was not in the base game. This is the Scandanavia DLC, which allows you to drive up into Denmark, which looks a lot like Iowa to me. Maybe eastern Iowa. Rest stop up there. I had to check my own little GPS thing here to see. It doesn't look like it really need rest. Let's scroll all the way out there. Okay. Oh, Esbjerg. It's right there. I'm taking a left up there. I may do 2 runs now because I missed that first one. So I need to put that away though, so I can see on my own little GPS there. It's going to tell me where to go. There's fuel there. I've yet to see if the price is much different at these places, because I don't know if you know, I know you got to factor in what fuel costs. Nice place out there. We're going straight here. Factor what fuel costs, but I don't know if you factor in the price of fuel at the different stations. So, you know, it makes sense if it was cheaper at some places than others. Oh. Well, I hope there's nobody there because I'm coming over. Esbjerg, all right. It looks like everybody is taking this turn and going around here. I want my trailer to go over lanes, but I don't want to. Speed limit 50. I'm going a little fast. My cruise on there again. 110. Again, that's got to be cars. That's got me back up to 80 here now. Now we're getting close though. So the sun going down the west there. Beautiful place, Denmark. I don't know exactly why the Anglo-Saxons left and decided England was better for them, but it'd be interesting to figure that out. The sun going behind the clouds there, kind of right in our eyes. horse off there to the right. That's pretty cool. Hey, Pooch. Yeah, I'm off the shoulder there. Well, I think I'm going way too fast. Oops, I don't know what that was. I do want to set my cruise here. Just under 80. I got 90 for cars. Alright, we're merging here. I see the guy back there, he's letting me in. Okay. Esbjerg. Oh, we're making we got a roundabout here. It's well lit, but I'm going straight around. Aalborg. Medieval town of Aalborg. I'm going to be awful at pronouncing these things. But I think we'll make one more run after this. It's like a rest stop up to the right of there. I'm looking at my GPS down there in the lower right. We got these roundabouts that I gotta be careful with. I see no one coming on the left there. This guy kinda doesn't see me. All right. Trailer comes up a little bit around there. Esbjerg. Alright, never been to Esbjerg before. And it's been discovered. I think I said on my last not broadcast, which I thought I was broadcasting. Oh, I got some kind of achievement there. I don't even know what it was. I'll see a lot of those discovery signs as I'm trying to go to a lot of places that I've never been to. So, Havn. Yeah, I am not pronounce anything at all well. Esbjerg, Denmark. It's got a Scandinavian flair to it. What am I going up here? What's the speed limit? 50? There's what you look like from the outside there. Oh, wait, I forgot. Oh boy, I don't want to. It's tough to drive when these different angles. That kind of shows you. There's nothing else. So it shows kind of where we're coming up on the left. As us going by. I guess I'm driving like an idiot. Guy behind me is probably like, "Come on, tough guy." Although however they say that. Danish. Alright. England? Angeland. Which is, I guess, the Angles. Those are my peeps. Those are my people. Unless that's a sign saying this is where you can take a ferry to England. Which would make a lot of sense. Alright, so I'm coming around here. Right? I'm not going on the ferry. We're not going to England. We are staying here in Denmark. Polaris lines. You see our spot over to the right there? Alright, and that is it. This shouldn't be difficult at all. So I am going to actually turn this way and then pull into this parking spot over here. Wave to whoever's working at the dock right now. Alright, throw this thing, turn this thing off. Back up a little bit. I don't want to do this so I can... Actually, I want to come around too much so I can see it first. Because I can't... I want to overdo it so I can see it. And then I could bring it back this way a little bit. There it is. Okay. There's my spot in it. Bring in your trailer full of Euro goodies. I forgot what I even have here. Maple syrup. Bring in your 17 tons of maple syrup, which is a quart. So I guess, I don't know, maybe they make a lot of maple syrup in Kiel that they need transported to Denmark. Cargo's ready. I guess I hit the spot there. Esbjorg. Esbjorg? Put my parking brake on. Trailer hitch down. Let's call it a night. Or a day. Or whatever. Alright, we're gonna do one more. We're gonna level up. Oh, short. I want to not be a newbie anymore. Alright, we do job marker. We do one more. Let's do it. Let's do it to it. Get hired as a professional. Look at us here at Esbjerg. That would be a long going across the Dogger Bank there. Oops. Okay, back down to Kiel, Kristianstad. Alright, that would have us go north into Norway. That's an interesting rice, 21 tons of rice. I'd be hauling rice again. Or empty pallets. Beef back down to Hamburg. I haven't been to Hamburg yet, but I'm not going back down that way yet. Oh my gosh, Manchester. That's a long one. Grimsby. Well, oh no, Grimsby, the UK. I don't have me going back down there. Oh, okay. Huh. Wind turbine tower. Well, they want a lot of stuff back in the UK. Manchester, Sheffield. I think we're going to Kristianstad. Are we going to carry rice or empty pallets? We make more money. Okay, so these guys expected there by 2025. These guys by 2018. They expected by Thursday, 24 hours from now. Oh, we're gonna get rest on the ferry. Right. Well, let's make our way to Norway. What do you think? We'll do rice, 21 tons. You get the double route. So for a guy who set up an office in Rotterdam, it may be a long time before I find my way back there again. Oops. Okay. Well, I'm in an Iveco. Oh, it's got a GPS there on the dash. Okay, that's nice. So I'll have that there. Pretty easy to read everything here. You've got a cell phone right there. Cell phone holder. I like the Iveco here. Good mirrors. Comfy looking little bed. We'll sleep on it when we're on the little cooler. When we're on the what's it called? Ferry. We're not going out of this port, but we're going out. Alright, take a look at this thing. That's what 21 tons of rice looks like. Just took it in a transmodal trailer. Beautiful tan colored Iveco. There's our rig. That's what we look like from dispatch. So they brought it over, they dropped it on the truck. I signed the paperwork. Popped inside, let's turn our engine on. Nice display. I think I've drove an Iveco before. I like the fuel info one. I don't know too much. There's my little GPS working. Nice, it's nice, isn't it? Alright, check my way bill. Okay, 100 tons of rice, Kristianstad. GNT expected tomorrow at 2025. So we have almost a full day. I don't know how long that ferry ride is, but we're gonna get sleep overnight, which is good. And I don't think it's gonna be that long ride. Remains 22 expected. Okay. M. No damage, no messages. Back to Norden. There's the big one. Wait, Esbjerg. There we go. That shows. I can do this. This is a nice. I like where that GPS is. 'Cause I can have mine up, which shows me the clock and everything. And you can see the time goes by. A minute goes by in like 4 seconds. Isn't that right? Or maybe a little less. Scale miles. One mile we drive in game is like 20 miles. So, all right, I like this. I could leave that up there like this. Okay, so I'm gonna put us in gear. Wait, there's neutral. Okay, there we go. I don't even see the thing switching, but I guess it's... Okay, let's go. So I gotta turn around here. And back under the grabber there. I'll turn this thing off for now. Wait a minute. It's F3. There we go. Alright. Let's make our way out Esbjerg. Later, folks. Make our way right out the gate there. Right out the gate. Iveco, huh? I dig this. Away. I presume we're coming up to that stop right there. Alright. It's a slow signal, isn't it? Do I have my lights on? Jeez. Well, I got pulled over for not having my lights on. Don't even. There we go. Sorry, I got people behind me and everything. It's just embarrassing. Alright, Esbjerg. It's nice to have visited. Well, I may make my way back around here again sometime. I mean, I could be driving. I really like this game. I really like driving. So, I like the idea of seeing everything that I can, kind of an adventure, but also I like the idea of coming back, at least finding things that I want to come back to. Although, I'll probably be sick of Scandinavia by the time I head back out to Eastern Europe. Gotta work on a beer here. I'm going a little fast for what I'm on. Supposed to be going 50 there. 50 kilometers now. I'm from the States. It's 50 seems like a good speed, but 50 kilometers is like 35 miles an hour, so. That turn. Got a couple of these little roundels. I don't have my turn signal on because I'm not technically turning. So we get to drive in the evening. Get to see what that's like here. Nighttime in Denmark, northwestern Denmark. Viking round. Vikings. Sea Raiders? Is that what it means? I forgot what Viking means. I'm supposed to be going 70. Alright, I could be going a little quicker. I got more of these things here. Even it drops a little bit here to 50 now. I'm way over. Really coming from my left? No. I just gotta come around it a little bit there and then close in on the line right there. All right. The horn is one thing they could improve upon. Set my cruise at 70. And here we go. All right, join me for a little trip. Beautiful country, nice looking sunset. Aalborg, Hamburg. I was saying, I think it was in the other broadcast. I do want to go through Hamburg at some point. That's where my great-grandmother came. There's the last stop, European stop she made before she came to the United States. I think in 1904. 8:30. I was also talking about, was it Hamburg? Yeah, it was Hamburg. I was saying, got a FIFA team. I've got a character I created on Hanover. We played Hamburg St. Pauli. We were first and second place teams. Big match. I created characters as a midfielder. Never scored a goal yet. First struggled to just get starting on there, and then finally did it. And now finally got in there starting, playing well, really having a good game. About the 88th minute score, get my first goal. Big game, big goal, super excited. And then within 2 minutes later, I got a striker comes down the middle, guy I'm supposed to be covering, gets around me a little bit because I was kind of not really totally pressuring him. Gets in front of me, they do a cross pass, he gets the header, puts it in. Like, you gotta be kidding me. Ties the game up in the 90th minute. So that's how that ended. Real fun game to watch. I mean, if you didn't have a stake in it, but having been the guy who had the go-ahead goal and playing for the team that's trying to assert themselves. Oh no, wait. I'm going off all work. It was a bit much. It was tough. We had some trans-European tournament games to play, but I don't know if they're playing any Danish teams or any Scandinavian teams. Ooh, I'm going. Okay, there we go. I guess I anticipated that speed change. They're making good. It's good speed here. Got way up ahead of that guy. Yeah, this is a slow turn signal. I don't know what that noise is. It's like a humming noise. Yeah, good. I don't think I'm going over the line there. Good day-night cycle. This looks really nice. Coloring and everything, the lighting, the clouds. It's pretty tight. We have a screenshot. Made our way north. That on my desktop. We got off there to the right. Some little lights there. Just a village. Alright. I got the sign covered up there. Aalborg? 37. So Aalborg, I believe, in the Middle Ages used to be the capital of Denmark. Around the 11th century, about 1,000 years ago. Petrol off there to the right. If you need gas, I don't think we do. No, we don't. Oh, we're in Frederikshavn. This thing's screwed up. I gotta get that off of there. Is that, oops. Oh, that's a trailer was carrying metal coils. I thought, oh, it's even the lighting. The lighting inside the cabin looks nice with it. Go past. This is pretty cool. I do like this. There's something off to the right, some sort of city off to the right there. Yeah, that blend into nighttime, that's pretty impressive. I like that. Now the only problem is that if I have to get to the time of day, 23. So it's after. So I see sun. No, I guess it's just after midnight. It's 12:30. I gotta work out some controls for turning that thing on and off. I guess I do that often enough that I should set a hotkey on my steering wheel. I've got 6 buttons on my steering wheel, 2 paddles on the sides. Right now I've got it set for left paddle is the virtual mirrors. Right paddle brings up the GPS and switches between the modes, but doesn't put it away. Top left button is left turn signal, top right button is right turn signal, left center button is the horn. Right center button is the wipers. Lower left button is, let's think a second. I don't know what that is. Lower left button. I cannot recall. Lower right button. Right center. Oh, I already said right. Lower right button is the cruise control. Lower left button. What the heck is the lower left button? I don't even know. I didn't know we had this far to go in Denmark, to be honest. Aalborg, 1,000 meters. Kilometer, which in real, which is scrunched down to be like 20 kilometers, but it's an important city in Crusader Kings 2. The Danes. I got a campaign going right now. I think it's 910. It's the late 10th century. And they're no longer Vikings. I think they've been. They're Catholic now, so it's somewhat pacified. In the year 966. Alright, I gotta pay attention to what's going on up here. I'm not going to Aalborg. Charles Friedrichshaven. Goodbye, Aalborg. Aalborg's, I think, on the east end of Denmark. If I know Denmark at all, which I should, because everyone should, right? Whoa, I don't want to be weaving lanes. I have had a beer, but just one, I promise. There's a big highway drive in here going. I didn't know Denmark was going to be this long of a country to traverse. Anyway, I forgot my train of thought. I forgot what I was talking about. So what is in my lower left? So I've got my headlights on the left, and I got my windshield wipers. So the headlights... No, wait. The wipers are the right... I don't even know. I'm afraid I don't want to touch the button right now because I don't know what it is. Now it's driving me crazy. Of course I'm tired because it is 1:42. But if it's 1:42, I didn't know if I was going to miss my spot or something. I'm going to see. I'm going to get the thing that puts this away. 1:42 in the morning. Why am I looking at light? Wait. Oh, there's Aalborg. I thought it said we were going around Aalborg. Why am I looking at light? Well, I'm going to get a speeding ticket. I got to slow down. There's a cop right there. Oh my gosh. I got lucky. Alright. I thought Aalborg was on the east side of the city, or of the country. Why do I see light at like 1 o'clock in the morning? Hirtshals. That's where we're going to catch that ferry, I believe. A lot of wind power here in northern Denmark. Looks like sunrise coming up. I mean, yeah, look at my clock again. 2:19 in the morning? Whoa, whoa, whoa. You taught me how to drive. The northern part of that, okay, I think I can turn that off. Just leave it off now. 2 o'clock in the morning and you're seeing sun. That's the only thing that's a little bit... Je ne sais quoi. Oh my gosh, what a time to like swerve lanes. I gotta do that a lot less. Yeah, I need to work out some sort of something on my hotkeys because getting that one open and closed 70. Alright, we're making our way in the Hirtshals. They're Polaris lines. I'm making Hirtshals discovered. Checking that mirror up there on the right. Alright. People don't look awful. I mean, about modeled about as well as you'd think they would be. I mean, if you got out of your car in this, they'd model the people a little differently, but you don't have to, so. Making our way to the ferry. Board the ferry. I guess you haven't seen the ferry yet because I didn't broadcast. The only time I took the ferry before, twice. I took the ferry to Dover from Calais, and then I took it again from Felixstowe. I got to Rotterdam. So I see somebody's on now, but you might want to go back and watch just after I'm done. I've been on. This is my second trip. I'm in northern Denmark right now. We're about to get on a ferry, make our way over to Norway. I'm running out of gas? Jeez, and I'm looking down at my fuel meter there too. Can't believe I never noticed that. Oh my gosh. I hope that doesn't become a problem. Polaris lines. There's the sea. Cripes. Well, I gotta look at the map here and then find, I need to find some fuel. I don't know if they have fuel here at the dock. If they do, I'm come get some. Cargo. I don't think they got fuel here. I think I'm gonna have to get on the boat and then get to fuel as soon as possible. Alright. Pull right out of this thing. Alright. Possible destinations. I want to go to Kristiansand. Kristiansand. That's where we're going, right? You gotta look at your waybill before you get on. Taking Polaris lines. A lot of maritime history in this little stretch. Kristiansand discovered. Alright. Fuel. That is our... Oh, okay. I see fuel on the GPS right outside here. So that's good. I gotta get right to that gas station. That's gonna be priority number 1. Looks like I gotta kind of snake my way out of here. That turn. Oh my gosh. How do I go? Oh yeah, okay, I gotta go this side of this one. What's my fuel doing? I gotta bring that meter up, see where I'm at on gas. I am low on fuel. I didn't even recognize that. I gotta get to that gas station though. How do I get there? How do I get to that gas station from here? Shoot. I don't want to be calling in for help. This is problematic. I wonder how much time you have before you're empty. Okay, there's more up here. So they got a budget for that. You gotta have, right? Although I don't see. I'm going, guy. I'm going. I don't see gas on one of those things. Shuckles. I got problems here. I need gas. Oh, I hate for this to happen. I mean, I'm following my GPS, but I have to call an audible. I don't know if I'm burning fuel going up this hill too. Oh, look out. Checking my mirror there. This isn't good for the tank. Come on, gas. Oh, I'm right here. Oh my gosh, thank goodness. I got fumes. Oh man, did I get lucky. Alright, I gotta park this thing before it goes dry. Okay, yeah. GNT, here's our stop. Where's my... Oh, it's down on the left. Wait, let's see how I'm clearing that spot. Clear on the left here. course. Of course. It's the other way. Well, the good news is if I run out of gas, I'll just tell him, you know, pick it back up. I can pull down here and turn it around. Ah, jeez Louise. Alright, I'm just gonna do that here. I'm gonna... Hold on. Can't do that? Pardon me, I'm sorry. It's a T, maybe? I'm in a bad spot here now because hey guy, don't help me or anything. Or that guy. I gotta back into that other spot back there. So I'm going all the way around the building. I know, excuse me, I'm new here. Running on fumes. Alright, let's try this again. This is ridiculous. Okay, so I'm gonna need to back around this corner. Alright, I'm gonna have to do it like a boss. Jeez. Earn my money here. I'm not gonna be able to do it like this. I gotta pull left out of here. Hold on a second. Whoops. Weesh. Be stupid, don't be stupid, don't be stupid. I really hope there's nothing behind me. Don't take a mirror off. Oh! Is there anything back there? No, it's just the front of the building. Alright, I haven't hit anything yet. Now, what's my turning radius like here? I'm gonna have to get up on your grass there. Guy's just working on the window. Well, I don't want to kill that person. Awful close. I wonder if there's any in-game penalties for killing dock workers. A little bit of a mark there, but hey, I'm gonna do this. You guys had to, like, they needed it there. Alright, let's make it happen, Captain. G&T's got a nice clean building. Just putting in a new window. I've only ever seen Christian Sand on maps, mostly on games I play. Empire Total War, it's an important Norwegian port. Doing it like a boss. This is how you back a trailer into a spot like that. That's why they pay me big bucks. Oh, I'm coming back around again. Oh, I'm hitting something. Hold on. Sorry about your fence there. Of course, I had to. Yeah, I had to say something. I could have just kept my mouth shut. Come on, roll up. There we are. That parking brake on. I wonder what my damage is like. And shut that thing off. Did I have 0% damage? Yeah, babies. Drop the trailer hitch. It's called a trip. Excellent. 5,200 euros. Yes, I'm level 6. I'm an enthusiast. I'm so enthusiastic. Rock and roll. Fragile cargo. Start getting some of that stuff. That's how you do. Alright, so I'll take a quick look at the world map. That's where I've been. That's where we've been. Christian San. Doing the whole plan is to do Scandinavia proper. It's going to be several trips in there before heading out east towards Poland, Hungary, Austria, back through Germany, up into the UK, back down to France, and into Italy, and down to Sicily. So that's going to take many, many, many trips. I'll broadcast some of them. Like it if you want to see more. Thanks. Have a good night. I got to go to work tomorrow. Bye.